Well, hi, Cancers. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. For Cancers, let's find out what can you expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. So I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from someone that you trust. All cards are male or female. My goodness. Let's take a look at this, Cancers. The overall energy of your reading is the Star. Very spiritual. Looks like you've gone through or are going through some deep healing, right down to your bare bones, right down to the essence of who you are. It's like seeing that reflection of yourself in that water and remembering who it is you are, what you want, what you don't want from life. It's actually very spiritual. This is the card for Aquarius, so Aquarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So, up here in your highest energy, the Page of Wands. Now, it looks to these are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. So it looks to me like there's something that you need to declare or something that you need to say. With the Page of Wands, it's like something is like brewing, and it comes up from the bottom of their feet and eventually comes out their mouth. This is in your highest energy, and it has something to do with your healing. This, whatever this is that you have to say, help you heal. It has something to do with this wand. And the wand is a wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. So in order for you to move forward, it's like there's something that you need to declare or say to get off your chest, so to speak, to help you heal. Maybe there's a question that you have too, not just to declare. There might be something you might want to ask. But next to the Page of Wands is the Magician. The Magician. Look, the infinity symbol. This is a symbol of intuition and knowing. So whatever you're going to say, you're going to know what it is. And you're just going to do it. You know what it is. So you know a lot. You also know that right above the Star card here, above the Healing card, you have a Cup of Love. You have a Pentacle for security and stability. You have a Wand for fresh starts, new beginnings, and passion. And you have a Sword of truth and clarity. Now, I feel like with the Magician and all this healing that you're doing, I think you're remembering the bare essence of who you are. And I think what you're remembering is what you have to offer someone. You have a lot to offer. You have everything practically to offer someone. Now what you want to do is manifest that someone into your life. Right next to the Page of Wands. So it has something to do with the Magician and all of the power that you have within yourself. And look, right next to the Magician is the Strength card, Cancers. Infinity symbol, again, intuition, knowing. This is the card of knowing what you have to do and finding the strength and the courage to do it. And it's saying something. It's either asking something or declaring something. It could be just a statement. Whatever it is brewing. And you know it has to come out your mouth. Okay? So far, if this is sounding like your reading, it's probably your reading. If it doesn't, it's not. So check your moon sign. So, this is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But wow, your intuitions are running very, very high. It comes from this deep place of healing that you've been in. And I think you're learning how to trust yourself because I have the High Priestess right next to the Star, right under the Page of Wands. The High Priestess is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So, oh my gosh, you've got all three of them. Okay? So, what the High Priestess is saying is, pull back that pomegranate curtain and listen to yourself. Pay attention to yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition and let it guide you. So let it guide you through your healing process and let it guide you to speak up and say whatever it is that you need to say or ask. On the other side of the star card and under the strength card, and knowing what you have to do, it feels like there's an energy that is attached to all this healing here. And this energy tries to come back in, but it's like you've healed. It's like you remember who you are. You've gotten all this strength back. You know what you deserve. You deserve what you have to offer. I don't see you accepting that cup. I see you as looking at these three in front of you, thinking that there is other fish in the sea or there are other offers out there and you know it and you don't have to accept this one. And I don't think you want to. I think you've been through such a deep healing process or you're in it that you don't want to go there again. It's like it takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage to turn this cup down. I have the Seven of Swords under the High Priestess. So it's like you knew, you knew and you know that there was some sort of deceitful behavior associated with this person who put you in this state of healing, okay? Someone who was in your life. I don't think they're in it. I don't think they're like right in it at the moment. They're probably still part, the energy's hanging around, but I don't think they're really in it. But it feels to me like you kind of knew that there was something going on, that they were being deceitful, lying, stealing, cheating, just hiding something from you. And so that energy there, I feel like you're gonna. This is all on the same line, and whatever you have to say has to do with them coming, I think, back in. You making your declaration, you speaking up for yourself because you know you deserve better. And then on the other side of the Seven of Swords is the World, right under the star. All this healing, it's allowing you to enter a new life cycle. It's just there waiting for you. You probably already have your 1 foot into this new life cycle. You know you're going forward with everything it takes to manifest what it is you want from life. But this new life cycle, it's going to be filled with love. Lots of love. Actually, instead of getting this cup here of this apology or can we try again or whatever it is, I feel like you're going to get the love that you've been seeking in this new life cycle. This is a real cup of love that flows over with love being handed. So I know that you have it, okay? But I feel like it out there in your new life cycle, someone has it to hand to you, and that's why you turn down this Four of Cups, this cup that's being offered, like, let's get back into this relationship you had to heal so much from. One of those deals. So let's take out the second part of this reading because there is more that we need to know. For Cancers. Gosh. Okay. So up here in your highest energy Cancers, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is next to the Strength card. You know, it feels like you decided that you are going to focus and work and build on your own security, your own stability, and you know you can do it. You have the Pentacle. Okay, you have everything. So no matter what you decide to do for yourself, you can make it happen. Okay. So here you are, focused, building all these pentacles, security, stability. It's right next to, and that takes a lot of strength and courage here. But this is something that you knew that you have to do, that just focus on you. And then I have the Justice card right next to the Eight of Pentacles. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is taking, like, putting your sword up, self-protection here, getting your scales rebalanced through all this healing that surrounds this entire reading. So your sword is up and you are on guard and you're like, no, I'm just going to stay balanced. I'm going to focus on me and, just build my own security and stability. And I'm going to block any energies that come toward me that don't serve me. This Justice card here is right next to the Emperor, which is a card for Aries. So Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But the Emperor, this is holding true to yourself. This is like being stubborn. This is like no one can change your mind. No one can make you slip up and like accept the cup when you know if you accept that cup, what's on the other side, okay? So this new life cycle that you're entering, you're stubborn about it. And this is where you want to go, and this is what you want to do. There's no change in your mind about it. You're very well liked and respected by others. I think for your strength, because your strength card is up here, you're holding true to yourself and you are protecting yourself. So under the Eight of Pentacles is the Five of Cups, right next to the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're, focusing on yourself, building your own pentacles, and, working on your own life, not accepting this cup because you're so disappointed in love. You've been through it. You're disappointed in love, but there is hope for love out there, and here it is. Okay, it's in your new life cycle. So this is, how you kind of get through. It looks like this healing part of your life is just by focusing on yourself, and you're very disappointed in how this went down in another relationship. I do have the Eight of Wands, which is between the Justice card and you being disappointed in love. I feel like in this reaching out, they probably do it through texting or phone calls too, trying to get you back. But you keep your sword up. You keep your scales balanced. You really do not want to go there. And it looks like they just keep trying through conversation or, little texts here and there. But look, the Page of Swords is right next to the Eight of Wands and under the Emperor. Holding true to yourself, you got your sword up. You're not swinging it. You don't have to because you're already going through the healing process. But you are holding true to yourself. And you're like, don't come any closer because I don't want it, And so you go forth with your sword up, Justice card, sword up, Page of Swords, and it's in this conversation too. So, this disappointment in love is actually, it became a real burden to you. And it was because you weren't getting the love. You had all that love and you weren't getting it back. They were being deceitful. It became a heavy burden. But this is the 10. So that's a really good card. So this means this burden is going to go away. You're going to drop those wands. See how hunched over? I mean, it's like they're going to drop those wands at any time. So the burden is going to be relieved. The burden is sitting right here, right under, and it is a burden. It's like they don't stop. They just keep pestering you to get back together. And it just kind of makes you feel beat up, run through the mud, just at your wit's end. And finally, it feels like through conversation, I think they get it. And that allows you to drop your wands. Now, we do have this new life cycle coming in for you once you heal. There is love waiting for you out there. Also, on the back side of all this, and keeping your guard up and staying true to yourself, here's the pentacles that you've been building too. This is the Ace of Pentacles. But someone's out there. Someone's going to actually hand you a pentacle. I think you have someone really special out there coming in. I think that it's like, get into your new life cycle, keep working on yourself, and love and security and stability is all going to come. Keep working on yourself. Just do that. Just focus on that, and the rest is going to happen. Stay true to yourself. Let's look at the bottom card. The Death card. Perfect for this reading. This is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But the energy of the Death card is leaving the old behind and moving forward. So, in leaving the old behind, that's ringing out it's just like ringing out the old year and ringing in the new year. Okay? Putting an end to what doesn't serve you and moving forward, that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're finding the strength and the courage to do that you know you must do. And that's exactly why you decide to focus on yourself, because you are, and you probably didn't know that, but you're moving right into a new life cycle. And in that life cycle, you are going to find love. And so it's going to be handed to you, and security and stability. But in the meantime, what your job is to do here in this reading is just stay true to yourself and keep focusing on you. Be strong. Follow your intuition. Let it guide you, and you will be just fine. So Cancer, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.